OAIBOX for 5G hands-on education. In this video, we'll dive deep into the OAIBOX 5G Lab Manual, starting with Lab 1, changing the 5G NR bandwidth. First, you'll encounter a pre-lab section that summarizes the key background information on the 3GPP NR standard. Let's begin with Method 1, changing the bandwidth using the OAIBOX dashboard. Ensure that your setup matches the configuration shown in Figure 1.6. You will need the OAIBOX 40, one Quacktail modem connected to a host PC, and another PC to access the OAIBOX dashboard for management and monitoring. After reading the lab steps, we'll start by logging into my.oaibox.com. In the overview page of the dashboard, we'll initiate the core network by clicking in the Start button. You'll notice that the core functions change from stop to starting, eventually reaching the healthy status. Once all the core functions are healthy, the network status will update to running, indicating that the core network is fully operational and we can now proceed with other components. Next, we head to the Gnode B page to adjust the bandwidth to 40 MHz and start the Gnode B. At the bottom of the page, you'll notice the UE connects to the network. By clicking on the UE page, you'll be able to see all the relevant KPIs. This is where you'll gather the necessary information to fill in the table 1.3. Next, we'll perform a speed test using the Open Speed Test server pre-installed on the OAIBOX. We'll run the Open Speed Test on the PC where the Quacktail modem is connected. We are showing the Open Speed Test being performed on the PC with the Quacktail modem, and at the same time you can observe the corresponding data on the dashboard. Given that we selected the bandwidth of 40 MHz, the test results show, as expected, 149 megabits per second on downlink and around 20 megabits per second on uplink. You can now use this information to fill in the table 1.4 of the lab. Following the manual, let's stop the Gnode B, change the bandwidth to 20 MHz, and start the Gnode B once again. After the UE reconnects, we'll revisit the UE page to gather the KPIs needed for table 1.3 for the 20 MHz bandwidth. Now let's perform another speed test to compare the results of 20 MHz with 40 MHz. As expected, the bandwidth reduction leads to about 69 megabits per second on downlink and 7 megabits per second on uplink. Complete the lab by filling in the table 1.4 with the throughput data for 20 MHz. In this video, we did the Lab 1, changing the 5G NR bandwidth using the OAIBOX dashboard. If you want to download the OAIBOX 5G Lab Manual and get inspired, go to oaibox.com.